my family, we're really connected to the land and the ocean.
You can visit somewhere and be like, oh, I love it, but you don't love it like how living here for your whole life, or you love it way more.
I love the ocean. I've always loved the ocean. There's a lot of different jobs, but you want to do something you love.
When you look forward to going to work every day, it just doesn't feel like work sometimes.
Once I was a lifeguard, I wanted to be on the North Shore. And once I started working on the North Shore, I just fell in love with it more and more.
Growing up on the North Shore, it's got to be one of the coolest places to grow up. It's the best weather, best surf.
Being a lifeguard is different on the North Shore because the coastline, it's big, huge surf in the wintertime. No matter what the waves are like, if it's 50, 60 feet, if you have to go through that surf, if you have to go rescue someone, you're expected to do it.
I think every lifeguard tries to get into and feel out the conditions at the beaches that they're working at. It's super, super important for us to be out there, feel it out, feel the rip, feel where it's the strongest, and training in those conditions keeps us ready for when we have to make a rescue.
Being down here and being by the ocean, it puts you in the element to train.
There's definitely a competitive aspect to our job, so we do push each other a lot.
You need the older guys that are solid to look up to have the dream of becoming them or becoming, one day becoming better.
Whether I'm mountain biking, hiking, or just being physically active away from the water, it just adds to my overall well-being and fitness.
One of the main things that this job has taught me is just to really take care of your body.
We get an hour to train. You can run, you can swim, run trail behind Eukai. It's good if you take that hour to go train. I think it's the most important thing to do.
If you don't work out, if you don't eat right, and you let yourself go, it becomes a matter of life and death. As I age, you think about the longevity of your life. When I retire, I want to be still surfing and running around. I don't want to be retired and not able to do the fun things that I enjoy doing.
Being a lifeguard is like being in a brotherhood. We're a tight-knit community. There's not very many of us.
Kyle's been doing it for 20 years. Doing it before we had all the jet skis and all the fancy equipment.
When you do this job, you walk home with a lot of pride and a lot of respect. Guardians of the Sea, so it's just like a lifeguard is like that modern day kind of thing,